Alliance, so it's a new month, and with that we have a new set of Limit Breaker quests to tackle today. And for our very first video this month in Limit Breaker, we are going to be trying out the best team possible to see how far we possibly can take it. Ideally, if possible, try and get into the stage 30 plus. So slot 1 in particular wants you to bring a technique ranged Sorry Per Killer, and in this case, of course, Giselle does meet all requirements here. With that in mind, we are using a Cape Fastener, Fortification Pill, and also Quincy Cross, with some recharge, strong attack damage at full stamina, and also full stamina damage. Now, my Giselle is max transcended, but of course I have removed all the transcendent slots, so for the most part, only SP level 10, basically performing like a special move level 1 character, at least when it comes to strong attack damage. We have full stamina damage, and Longshot as bonus abilities. Slot number 2, we have Bambietta. We do want to bring a ranged speed character with a Ranka Killer. This, of course, does mean that Bambietta is going to be best in slot. So with that in mind, we are using the exact same accessories, and also in a way the exact same links too. Recharge, full stamina damage, and more strong attack damage when at full stamina. Like Giselle, I removed the transcendence, so she's basically performing like a special level 1 character, only SP level 10, 500 additional SP, with full stamina, and also Longshot as bonus abilities. Slot 3 is the more flexible slot. Ideally, you do want to bring a mind character, if possible, with a Quincy Killer. Swimsuit Menina is a character that comes to mind that actually meets that requirement, and the idea of bringing a full Bambi squad does sound kind of cool, but Ishin is an amazing character in the Breaker, so best believe I'm bringing him. In this case, Fortification Pill, T-Set, 5-star plus Lieutenant's Badge, with very similar links to the other characters, recharge, full stamina, etc. In his case, level 10 SP, with full stamina, and also long strides. That's the team. Let's jump into the quest. Alrighty then, so let's see how this does go, right? So Giselle's strong attacks are going to work quite well for this Limit Breaker. Now, all 3 characters here are going to be really good in this quest for the main reason because one, obviously Giselle does have Dominate, so I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. I've yet to actually test it. And then Ishin and Bambietta, they both have Lacerate and Burn on their attacks. So Bambietta, for example, is a character that doesn't have like a crazy high damage output, at least when she's not in guild quests, but the idea is that we should be able to like kind of cheese our way through the quest and just non-stop inflict Burn and also Lacerate. And 2 damage over time stat augments do go quite crazy in the break, I will be honest. That was a very weird map. Wasted a bit of time there, but it's fine. It's fine. Ishin should be immune to weakening, right? Oh, I almost got... Damn, we actually got hit. Can we heal? Is there any way for us to heal? Can I just check if we're immune? We are immune, okay. I only got hit there because I tried to use my SA3 with Ishin, and I did not have an SA3 ready. I'm kind of used to just using characters that have recharge in between stages. Alright, Bambietta's strong attack should be quite good here if we could possibly kill multiple waves. She does have a Beam SA1, so if we can try and line up some enemies here, that would be great. But thus far, that's good. Let's go here. Can we kill all 3? Yeah, look at that. So SA1 into the 3 with Giselle is going to be the play there. And then here, SA3. 1 enemy stayed alive. Let's just use the SA1 there. I think we didn't position ourselves correctly. Going into Ishin, we might as well use our 2. And that will take care of these lot. Might as well just use the SA1 anyway. Alright, here we go. So Giselle's time. Can we showcase? Oh, look at them go. Look at them go. How much damage they doing? Like 500k? Okay, it's kind of like off-putting a bit because I don't know who is inflicted with stat augment and who's not. Right, I kind of messed up that box there. Because the enemies still attack, right? But the enemies themselves, they actually can't damage you. Alright, so with Bambietta, we're just going to sit back. And, like, we're not even here to do damage with Bambietta. I mean, of course, she is still doing damage. But you'll see here, we're mainly just relying on that Burn and Lacerate. And with the increased chance, it's going to be quite reliable. There we go. In Ishin's case, though, I mean, he's a character that... Hold on. I mean, SA2, there we go. He's a character that would do a lot of damage and also inflict a lot of Lacerate and Burn. Let's get out the way. There we go. Nice and easy. Look at that. Ishin is still an amazing character. And he's returning soon. So if you want to pull for Ishin, he might be back in like... He should be back this week. Or at least next week more so. Because, you know, Ishin's right now the best in slot for slot 3. And then we also have Misaki wanting to be used in Nightmare Spada GQ next week. So they should be back this time next week. Alright, I don't want to use my SA2 or 3. So we're going to waste a few seconds here. SA1, there we go. We're using a quite a good team here, so we can kind of afford to maybe spare a few seconds. So again, SA3 there is for Giselle. That's lovely. Back up. Use R1. Then go here. SA3. Enemies are starting to tank it a bit. Obviously, that's because, you know, Bambietta's SA... not even strong attack, so her damage output is quite low. We really are relying on that burn and lacerate. Alright. And the thing, by the way, for those that aren't aware, the difference between Ishin and Bambietta, we might as well use our EX now. Never mind. Alright then, so attempt number 3. Now my controller LB is broken. Or like I have to press it like very hard and multiple times for it to go off. And I use LB to use my EX attack. So I went in there, pressed LB, and then my EX didn't activate. So that really does suck. So we'll have to try that again. It's fine though, I don't mind it. There we go. And we're getting some achievements. You'll love to see it. But yeah, the difference between Bambietta and Ishin is that Ishin does have weakening on his Sobon. Because of that, Ishin actually does have a higher debilitator. So his lacerate and burn actually lasts like 5+ seconds, whereas Bambietta's is only going to last like 4, 5. More so like 4 seconds. It lasts less time, basically. Alright. Go on, my puppets, my zombies. Do the damage. There we go. Lucky for us, too, the enemies that are actually... the poison enemies, right? The ones with a lot of HP. They're ones that do easy, massive, big AoE attacks. So very likely they are going to start hitting each other. Might as well do that string. Now, are these ones actually lunging at us? They can lunge at us, right? Would they lunge? Damn, we took damage. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Attempt number 4. I can't believe it's taken us this many attempts to get a decent run here. But that's what happens sometimes, right? When you don't have a character that can heal your team, if you take 1 damage, the run's basically over. I could have continued, but I don't like to. I usually just want to get a run that's perfect. So in this case, I want to use my SA1 twice here. I feel like it's just better to not use the SA2 or 1 or SA3 just yet. SA3 for Giselle there is perfect. SA1 into the 3 here is good enough. But obviously, as we have seen, next time that map does come around, it's not going to be good enough. So we'll use our SA2, get them all to group up. 1 in that stage. And then in this case, can I not grab the box? I grabbed it, unfortunately, but it's fine. In this case, you have to be really careful with these enemies, because it's hard to tell who gets inflicted with Dominate or not, and they do lunge at you. So with Giselle, once you do inflict Dominate, you do want to kind of just sit back and let them do damage to each other, which, hey, is pretty cool. I don't mind it. All right, back up. Again, really fortunate for us that these enemies do not lunge at us, because that would make this stage more awkward. But that spinny range does look to have some decent range on them. Right, in this case, let's go here. SA3. Then 2. Then 1. Let the Vortex inflict the stat element. Grab that. Didn't seem like I needed to be fair. But we only need our SA1 for the next Ishin stage. Right, 323. Looking decent thus far. Have to use the SA3 there, unfortunately. Alright, make sure we position ourselves correctly. SA1 is lovely. Into the 2. So in this case, we might as well use the SA3. I feel like we have enough strong attacks to tackle the next stage. The SA1 for Giselle will come back in time. There we go. And in this stage, we're going to have to use an extra strong attack, right? Oh, that was unfortunate. Way too many strong attacks here, unfortunately. Normally, Bambietta, I'll be honest, would not be like ideal in Limit Breaker, but it really is that damage and lacerate that is carrying her when it comes to those poison enemy stages. I will be honest. But it's not a bad thing, though, to be fair. All right, there we go. Sit back, let my zombies do the work. Use the SA2, then 1. Again, I don't want to get too close, because like they can actually lunge at you. Was that 8 million or 800k? Surely that was an 8 million damage, right? Alright, in this case... By the way, I have no idea who I want to use my... who I want to use the Summon on. Maybe Ishin? I guess Bambietta, maybe? But like, it's not like the Summon will increase our damage output. I guess Giselle might be the best one. Because when we... Like, we're guaranteed to inflict lacerate and burn. with Bambietta. So, like, there's no need to use the summon on her. Whereas Giselle does apply weakened defense. But then again, Ishin, yeah, I think Giselle's going to be the play. Ishin's going to clear fast anyway. Like, he does apply weakened defense I might want to use on his stage. But I'd like to think his enemies have less HP. Alright, here we go. 1 minute and 29 seconds to go. Let's see how this goes. We're definitely getting 25 at the very least. Hopefully this kills. Unfortunately didn't. I guess the bruise is coming in handy here with Bambietta. Alright. Let's just use the free here. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Lucky for us, we have our SA free. And we messed it up. No. We had to waste too many strong attacks there, unfortunately. That sucks. I guess 2 into the free here would be the play. Nah, I messed up that SA free big time. Right, SA1. There we go. Use the 2 there. Group them up. SA1. Unfortunately, it means we have no attack rate for the next stage, but it's fine. Let's just push back with the 1. There we go. That was terrible. Let's use our EX. Oh, that was close. No way, bro. We'll keep it going, though. Because we're decent. We're getting 25 at the very least. And this is about using our sub bomb, too. So you do have to be careful when you are using Giselle, because these enemies do actually spin at you. And it's hard to tell who and isn't inflicted with a stat azimuth. But we did at least make it to 26. Where we're pretty much almost guaranteed. I actually want to check the clear times. I would like to say the clear times for Bambietta is going to be very similar across the point enemy stages. Let's find out. So I believe it's stage 8, 18 seconds. 17 actually, to be fair, was a tad bit slower, 27. And then in that case, Giselle's stage was actually 31 seconds. Let's try that once more. Let's see if we can get higher than 25. Maybe try and get into 26, 27. Alrighty, so let's do that once more. I want to give one final run and see if we can potentially make it further than stage 25. Maybe get into 26, 27. I don't think 30 is possible with this team, but you never know. So in this case, let's go here, SA1. I'm actually going to use my SA2 here, because I want to use the SA3 and 1 into the next stage. Alright, SA1. Into the 3. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use the SA3 into the 1, because the SA3 actually can kill both of those waves there. A lot easier too. So, SA3 here. Much better than using my SA2 in that stage. Now, can we not grab the box? Yes, we can. That's good. Let's do that. I guess, to be fair, that was a waste of the box. I should have used all my strong attacks, then grabbed it. But my zombies are doing good work to themselves. Did that one want to attack itself? Didn't seem like it. There we go. And then SA3. Really lucky for us that Bambietta has some good range. Alright. Guess that was a waste of an SA3, but it's fine. In this case, I do want to grab the box now. Oh. I forget that Ishin does not have poise break. Okay, waste of an SA1, but it's fine. Right, so here we're going to use an SA2 and then a 1. Looks like we are a tad bit faster here, by the way. Usually we go into the next rotation at 319. Kind of want to save that SA3. Right, terrible placement. Terrible placement. It's fine, we'll make up for it. SA3. To be fair, the SA3 to the 1 is also a decent substitute there. Rotation of attacks on that stage. Right, SA3. Then a 1. Next time we are going to use multiple strong attacks at least. Right here, SA3 into the 1. Looking good on time, I must say. So, do I want to use my EX here? I guess so. A lot of damage is being done here. SA1, there we go. Lovely. That's fun. I like it. I'm liking Dominator as a starter summon. It is still risky, at least against those enemies, because they spin around and do like massive AoE. But it also can work in your favor. Right. Let's just spam our attacks, keep our distance. Should be clearing up now. There we go. 2 minutes to go. Into Ishin stage. Don't use my SA2 just yet. Might as well use the 2 now. Get them to come into it. I guess not, but it's fine. I mean, our increased chance we're likely to inflict lacerate and burn anyway. I kind of want to use my Summon on his next stage, but I feel like it's going to be hard to do that. I forget what time we're looking at when we come into the next rotation, but I feel like we're doing good on time right now. SF3 had to use it there, unfortunately. No strong attack is ready. Guess we'll use the 3 there. So in this case, I think, yeah, 3 into 1 seems a lot better. It's a lot easier to line up to. Might use that too. Alright, SA1. 2 there. Into the 1. Then use our 3. Way too many. Bambietta, man, unfortunately. With no Frenzy free outside of GQ, you have to use so many strong attacks on that stage. Okay. Here we go. That's SA1. Keep our distance. We have no attacks ready. Might as well sub them. Because the weakened defense does apply for them too. They do more damage. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So 20 seconds. I think we're kind of hard stuck 25. When we are only using 1-5 characters. We have 15 seconds, but I don't think we're going to get the kill fast enough. Okay. Can it? Nah, 5 seconds. And one enemy does not want to get inflicted with a starter summon. Almost, though, to be fair. Almost. So, yeah, there you go. That's the best team that we can use right now. At 1 out of 5, they can get into 25 quite consistently at the very least if you don't take damage. And I'd say the team's actually doing pretty good considering that we aren't using any characters without any, like, dupe investment, at least when it comes to, like, focus and stuff. And we also don't have any recharge in between stages. I don't know the last time I used a team like this that doesn't have a character with recharge in between stages. But let me actually double check. So last time we did get to 25 using a pretty good team, and we did actually have Kyoge in our team to give us that recharge in between stages. The month before that we did get to 31. Obviously in that case, Macy was giving us recharge. Soifun was giving us recharge before that. Then once more I had Quincy Ichigo in the team to give us recharge. That was kind of a bad run. Yeah, it's been a while. Literally like every month. So I guess this would be the first month, at least when it comes to my Limit Breaker records, where I don't have a character besides the first original one that doesn't have a character with recharge in between stages. And unfortunately, given the lineup of this particular rotation, you can't have 2 characters to give someone recharge, right? Because last month I could have thrown in Kyoge to give Byakuya recharge in between stages, and that therefore allowed him to overall clear faster. But yeah, overall, Giselle's damage output was actually pretty good in slot 1. Obviously, the Dominate itself was also really good too. Taking off the aggro from enemies, let them focus on their teammates instead. You still have to be a tad bit careful though, because they can still catch you in an attack. And the Dominate itself was doing damage too. Obviously, to no one's surprise, Bambietta's damage output is low, especially when you do get into the later stages, but she is really being carried here, and why it is a really good combination to have Lacerate and also burn on all your attacks when it comes to Limit Breaker, because the idea is that you don't care about your damage output. What you care about is just doing damage over time through this starter summon, and having 2 starter summons that can do that, it literally chips off millions of HP from these very high HP enemies, and then obviously Ishin doing Ishin things, right? So we did get to 25. With that, we did get all the rewards, 600,000, I believe, Transcendence points, and also 50 orbs. Gladly take those. I need those. And then for our finale, what we are going to do is use those Transcendence points on Orihime. For the better half of almost a year now, I've been doing the defense strat of Orihime, but I feel like now it's better just to go for attack. So I'm hoping here to get 500 attack as a 6th slot. If I can, that's going to be great. Will I accept a 2-star attack, 250 attack? Probably not. Focus isn't bad, but right now, unless I get 500 attack, I'm going to stick to the 300 defense meta. That was 500 attack there, but they're teasing us. They're teasing us. All right, next try. Come on. Unfortunate. I guess at this point, we're just going to skip fast forward to if we do get 500 attack. Hopefully we do. If we skip to me having 0 Transcendence points, it's going to be tragic. It's going to be tragic. Well, we're going to skip to this one because I'm feeling confident that we're going to get a 3-star roll. Oh, what? Okay, that was not intended. I felt like I was going to get a 3-star roll, but I thought I was going to get like 1,000 stamina. So there we go. I'll take that. That's 500 attack. And now my Orihime could even be used in Guild Quest, to be fair, at this point. I did a lot of transcending this week, so I needed those points. And at this point in time, I'm pretty much saving everything till end of the year. We're just 2 months away. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what team you guys did choose in the comments below. Over the next couple of days, I will be trying out different combinations, different teams. So stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.